Some of you have been at home for 8 months now.
But a new survey from the workplace site Envoy shows there's a lot of people that are maybe ready to go back to the office. Now, they're not saying they want to go back 5 days a week all the time, but there is a huge group of people, 94% say yes, I want to be back there at least once a week when the restrictions start to lift.
Are you surprised, Riley, that
No.
people are saying they want to go back at least a little bit?
I don't think so. I mean, I've reached out to friends of mine, around the nation, and I've asked that they've been working from home, and really, they said they like the flexibility of being at home, but they would like to go back a couple days a week because they miss just working with the people, having the conversations, that sort of thing, getting out of the house. Not looking at the same four walls, having a different environment. And when I worked at home, there were benefits to it for sure. But then also coming back too, it kind of motivates you in a different way. Energy is a little bit different too. So you're not as I wasn't as distracted. I don't think as much. When you have your kid, when you have a lot of stuff going on at home, it makes it difficult. But I mean, so far the people I've talked to said yes, they would love to come back at least a couple days a week.
So I was interested in how much people want to come back. How many days, right?
Because they don't want to come back entirely full time, because I think some people are appreciating some of this flexibility.
Right.
It is tough though if you are doing distance learning. So we have to sort of wait until that works its way through to really get a sense of people coming back. But they had some interesting stuff here.
Well, what's valuable about this survey is it also surveyed people who continued going to work. Because I think a lot of this research is talking only to people who are working from home full time right now. Those people want to be in the office an average of 3.4 days. The people who never worked from home say, I'd like to be at work 4.5 days.
Right.
So that's a significant difference in those two populations, right? And the bottom line is workplaces which like rigidity, rules, standardization, policies are going to really struggle if they say everybody's got to come back 5 days a week.
Well, yeah.
I think
people are going to be ticked.
Workplaces know that they're going to have to figure out that balance there too. It's also interesting when you break it down by generations. Boomers want to go back more days, almost 4 days a week, versus millennials where you're talking 3.6 days a week. So there is sort of this generational divide. But I think employers understand that people have gotten used to some of this flexibility there, and they don't want to completely give all of that up. At the same time, they miss the interaction with their coworkers. They might miss the holiday parties. They might miss going out to lunch every so often.
I don't think we'll have that really coming back with COVID. I mean, the holiday parties and stuff, right? I mean, that's changed. I mean, from most people, I would say. But I think too, you have to consider. I mean, people who do have kids coming back to work, though, say their kids are working or distance learning from home, or you have kids that are not in daycare. You have to put that in perspective too, and say, hey, I may need to work from home today because I have to be with my kids today. Right? Is that okay?
Yeah.
Right.
Be interesting.
It will be.
Nobody asked me, Riley. I hauled my butt to work every day for the last 8 months.
You get here at 2
a.m. Give you a pat on the back. Good job.
How about the real heroes, the control room?
That's right.
Nobody asked them.
No.
So we thank you guys.
We do. We thank you a lot.
We couldn't do it without them.
No, I know. I couldn't do it without you either.
You and I can sit in our house. They can't. So we thank you guys.
Exactly.